So with the completion of the Cage Center, we really had an opportunity to begin to think about our athletic program more generally. Yeah. And we knew that, in our heart of hearts, we knew that we were more like a Division III institution than the NAIA program that we had. And that was a hard choice because of all the scholarships and the success that we had in NAIA, but it was time for us to be with other institutions that were more like us. Right. But we couldn't do that until we had the Cage Center. Yep. But once we had the Cage Center and that quality of facility, it allowed us to eventually double the number of sports we had by moving to D3, which was the big advantage, is that we could increase the number of students participating. Yep. So we added a number of new sports, eventually football, of course, and track and field, and men's and women's lacrosse and swimming. Yep. But first one was softball.
The first one was softball. And one of the interesting stories about softball is when we built that field, and some would describe this as a true Barry story. We had a parent who said, "I can build you a softball field." And he took on the project and actually built the softball field himself with 2 other people.
It probably took a little longer than it would have otherwise, but it was in time for the first season.
And did a great job. It looks great.
And amazing, softball, almost from its first year, has had a winning trajectory all the way along. So it's been one of our great success stories as a program. So.
Yeah, it sure is. And we did build the press box later, but we started out with the field.
And we also built there's a lower field, many people forget it now, but there was a lower field below soccer, men's and women's soccer, and softball, which we called the lacrosse field, because that's where they started and did a lot of their practices down there. Yeah. And it also eventually became a spot, and we'll tell the story later, but a spot that we looked at for the possible beach volleyball. So, did. So it's been fun to watch the sports program grow and the facilities grow as well, so that I think it's fair to say that we have some of the best D3 sports facilities in the nation.
Yeah, we sure do. I would agree.